responsibility that way, then it kicks into the subconscious level. And then the desire to hang back, find excuses not to really ski, oh, I don't have enough money, I don't want to take a second job. Sure, there are things I could do. Maybe I could borrow some money or let people know.
So what you're saying, where there's a will, there's a way, and how do we get to that will?
Yes, yes. But it mostly has to do with where your comfort level is in accepting responsibility for yourself and what you want to do.
So how would you say people could come to a conscious recognition that, you know, I need to know God, or I need to know God and religion's not taking me there, or I need to know an expansion, or however words you would use to come to some level of expanded consciousness?
I would say the key here, Alan, and this is where I don't feel the training exists. We're starting to really cultivate that and expand that in our trainings, both in the professional and personal world, is coping skills. People don't know how to cope with new information. That's why when we were talking earlier, I said sometimes people block things out. Because they don't...
Because it's too much? I mean,
Yes.
is it an overload?
Yes. If you don't have the psychological or emotional coping skills, it doesn't matter what the mental capacity is or your intellectual capacity is. If we're a whole integrated being, if you're hurt in some area of your life, it's going to prevent you from being able to cope with it.
So that's where a block is going to come in, and that
Yes.
block will block the entire path, or will it block enough of the path to make the recognition somewhat twisted? I mean, how would you describe that?
If we were going to talk about this in terms of concept, I would say that it depends on where the person puts their emphasis of motivation. So, for example, some people